Years ago, a farmer owned land along the Atlantic seacoast. He constantly advertised for hired hands. Most people were reluctant to work on the farm along the Atlantic. They dreaded the awful storms that raged across the Atlantic, wreaking havoc on the buildings and crops. As the farmer interviewed applicants for the job, he received nothing but refusals. Finally, a short, thin man, well past middle age, approached the farmer. "Are you a good farmhand?" the farmer asked him. "Well, I can sleep when the wind blows," answered the little man. Although puzzled by this answer, the farmer, desperate for help, hired him. The little man worked well around the farm, busy from dawn till dusk, and the farmer felt satisfied with the man's work. Then one night, the wind howled loudly from offshore. Jumping out of bed, the farmer grabbed a lantern and rushed next door to the hired hand's sleeping quarters. He shook the little man and yelled, "Get up! A storm is coming! Tie things down before they blow away!" The little man rolled over in bed and said firmly, "No, sir, I told you, I can sleep when the wind blows." Enraged by the old man's response, the farmer was tempted to fire him on the spot. Instead, he hurried outside to prepare for the storm. To his amazement, he discovered that all of the haystacks had been covered with tarpaulins. The cows were in the barn, the chickens were in the coops, and the doors were barred. The shutters were tightly secured. Everything was tied down. Nothing could blow away. The farmer then understood what his hired hand meant, and he returned to bed to also sleep while the wind blew. Now, the point that I want to drive home from this story is a simple one. Can you currently sleep when the wind blows? Can you sleep as the financial winds are currently blowing all around us? Do you have the solution to protect yourself, your family, or your business? After listening to this presentation and spending time at bankerstable.com, you have come to a fork in the road. You're either going to say yes to purchasing Banker's Table, or you're going to say no to the power of this patent-pending system. If you say yes, you put to work for you some incredible people and some incredible forces that are going to lead you down this road, helping you discover the knowledge of the Banker's Table and how to establish and maximize your BOSS system. Isn't it time for you to take control of your own finances instead of continuing to hope for a bright financial future? Your retirement is too close to let someone else take you down the road of disappointment and fear. Imagine the freedom you will feel as you control the Banker's Table and reclaim your wealth. If you decide not to participate, you're pretty much on your own. You're at the whim of the marketplace. You're at the mercy of people selling you traditional wisdom and traditional investments. Do you realize that none of the traditional plans give you the option to implement or mimic the control, security, and power of your own banking system? What is your plan to take control of the wild roller coaster that represents your current investments? If you continue doing what you have done for the last 5 years, where will you be 5 years from now? We contend that if you keep doing what you are doing, your financial life will continue to be at the mercy of the markets, regardless of the investments you currently hold. In short, your financial life will not change. Simply put, either decision has consequences. The key to unlocking this new financial path is your ability to listen with an open mind so that we can teach you to see your money and your assets in a way few people have ever seen before. As you now realize, the principles of Banker's Table date back thousands of years, long before Wall Street, mutual funds, or 401k plans were created. However, until now, the application of this concept has been largely hidden from businesses, families, and individuals. Ryan and I started our journey many years ago looking for a better way. What we discovered is this patent-pending method to mimic the banking system and develop a way to have ownership, control, security, and freedom. We drew our line in the sand, and now it's your turn. We invite you to purchase Banker's Table so you can have the same benefits working for you and not against you. The process is a simple one once you purchase the system. After spending only a few hours studying the course, you can quickly determine the size of your first BOSS system. Second, you meet with one of our hand-selected and hand-trained preferred advisors to structure your system. Third, you fund your system. And finally, you start using your banking system. You can literally have your banking system in place in 30 days or less. I encourage you to choose to participate in this revolutionary change of personal and business economics and join us at the Banker's Table.